most of you know me anyway. I'm Tim's dad. My name's Gary. And I was given a time limit. And I think John's been given a longer time limit than me. This is normally the time that I probably tell some embarrassing stories about Tim's upbringing. But because I was limited, I thought I might hold off on that. But I think it's appropriate that we have this reception in the barn, because back home where Zipporah used to live, they lived on a farm, a little farm, and apparently there's a barn there. And I'm told that Tim and Zipporah have some very fond memories of that barn. So...
yeah, like she just showed me where the hay was.
Yeah. Tim hasn't seen hay before. Anyway, when Tim was around about 20, he went down to Tasmania, to Poatina. And he went to work with Fusion. Now, Fusion works with young people. And I thought that Tim would meet somebody, that he'd probably go down there and meet someone and get involved and not come back. And after a few years, I sort of started to wonder what was going on. You know, Tim didn't seem to have a girlfriend, or nothing seemed to be happening. So I said to him, we had a number of discussions from time to time, and I'd ask him, Tim, you know, why no girl? And he'd say, oh, well, you know, there's a lot of nice girls, but girls that he had as friends. But nobody really kind of lived up to his criteria. Because he wanted someone who was hot. I mean, of course. He wanted somebody who had a strong faith like him. He wanted somebody who wanted to go in the same direction as him. And he just didn't quite find that right person. And so the years sort of went on, and he hit 30, and I was starting to think, man, this is never going to happen. Some people did make some unkind suggestions, but I never thought that. Anyway, eventually, Tim, oh, actually, this has happened quite quickly. And I was beginning to think it was never going to happen. But when Tim met Zipporah and she came over, what was it, about 14 months ago, something like that, I thought, oh, this is very nice, this is promising. And the interesting thing was, Tim had the odd brief relationship once or twice, but nothing ever came of it. And Tim seemed a little bit restless. But the interesting thing was that when Zipporah came, he seemed a lot more focused. He seemed a lot more like he was really interested in this girl. And what I found is, about a month before he proposed, he rang me up and he said, I want to talk to you. And he told me that he wanted to ask Zipporah to marry him. And I thought, oh, wow, that's great. And I asked him, you know, a few questions. I said, Timmy, are you really sure this is what you want? Because it seemed to have progressed rather quickly. And he said, yeah. And since that time, I've never seen a moment's hesitation. I've never seen any doubt in his mind. Even the last week, which has been very stressful for him, I haven't seen any doubt at all. And I find that really comforting. And I'd just like to say, Zipporah, you're a beautiful girl. You've got a beautiful heart. You've got great values. And for you to live up to Tim's criteria, I think if it was in America, I would say, you got it going on, girl. There was one other thing I was going to say, was that from time to time, Maria and I had had the conversations with Tim that sort of came up, and Maria gave him some advice that her brother had given her just before she met me, and he told her, "You've got to drop your standards." But one thing I admire about Tim is he hasn't dropped his standards. He's stuck true to what he believed. He's waited till he's found the person for him, and I really admire that. And so I'd like to welcome Zipporah. You're a beautiful girl, and you're welcome into the family.